friends, welcome back. So now we have successfully clicked on recipe.html. We were on index.html and now we're on recipe.html. And the directions state click on recipe.html, add a hyperlink to the top of the page that will take you back to the index. So they want a hyperlink up here above Scotcheroos. But if you're like me, that kind of memorization is a little tricky. So I'm not going to make you memorize it. Again, work smarter, not harder. The more you will do this, it will eventually, you will memorize it. So I'm just going to have you go back to index.html and I'm going to have you look at actually, that's really funny that they don't have a home page on this navigation bar, which is what they want you to do. So that's not a great example. So I'm going to click on Candy. And here is a back to home hyperlink. All right, so let's see. It's the first thing in the body. It's right above the header, the H1. I'm just going to go ahead and copy. And I'm going to go back to recipe.html. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put it in between the body and H1. I'm just going to paste it. There we go. Does that look beautiful? Does that look just like Candy and Juggle? It absolutely does. Great. So I'm finished with that. I did all three bubbles. I'm going to scroll to make sure there's not a fourth and fifth down here. I'm going to scroll, make sure I do all the do this. I'm going to finish because I finished successfully. Yay, that was awesome. Now they bring us to bubble 3. So I'm the teacher. I do not have a website. So I know this is where you all will see your own hard work. All right. So here, I love reading the directions. A lot of times, especially on this lesson, because it's so long, they have links to help us. So here's your project from before. You're linking 2 pages with the navigation bar. They're giving us an example. So let's just click on that and see. So this is loading and here it is. All right, here's the navigation bar. We have a home page, how to juggle, my life, and summer. Beautiful. So 1, 2, 3, and this person actually has a 4th page. By the end of today, we will have 3 pages. So that's amazing. I'm going to go back and we'll leave this open because I might use their code. And they want us to add 2 hyperlinks at the top of the page. All right, you know your file names. If I was you, I would, just to help me out, copy this whole thing in the body, paste it in my body, and then change the file names to match my file names here. Change the names I want to something that applies, and then I'm finished. All right, I know you can do it. If you have any questions, just email me. All right, so here we are. I put this in the project guide too. This is very helpful. I will not read it because we're strapped for time with my screencast videos. Same thing here. Please read bubble 5 in its entirety. All right, bubble 6. Now we're doing more work. They want you to add a 3rd HTML page. And they're telling you, remember how we added a 2nd HTML page on lesson 6, level 8? If you forgot, and no worries if you have, because it's been a very long time. If you forgot, they're saying click here and we'll show you and remind you and teach you, okay? So I suggest if you forgot, read the directions and it will bring you there. We're going to go up to 7. 7 is adding more images. And again, if you forgot, they have 2 hyperlinks. Remember that we're getting it from the Creative Commons website. And remember that you have to cite your source. Okay, bubble 8. This is an optional for a 4th HTML page. You know what, guys? This is so much work and I'm not physically there to help you. I mean, if you want a gold star, I'll mail you one. That's amazing, but do not feel obligated because this is hard stuff and you're doing a great job. All right, so 8 is optional. 9, hyperlink navigation bar. All right, so they're telling us again, this is how, oh my gosh, again, I'm too long-winded. All right, I'm going to end this video. I'll have a quick 3rd one, and then you'll be good to go. All right,